Motion to approve and suspend reading.
Okay, we have a motion to approve and suspend the reading of the March 6th minutes.
Second.
Second by Pillar, motion by Wolf. Discussion. All in favor of the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Approval of the agenda. I've got a couple things, but I'll put them under my president's report. Any changes or additions to the agenda? Okay.
Move to approve the agenda.
Okay, motion by Stern to approve the agenda.
Second.
Second by Wolf. Discussion. All in favor of the agenda, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you. Well, we're going all the way down to reports. First, I want to just, Tammy Ron has started last Monday.
Right? No,
Today's Monday.
Yeah.
Last Monday, and how's it going, Shannon?
Oh, great.
Yeah?
Yep, really good. She's catching on well.
Okay.
Not too overwhelmed, I don't think.
Yeah, well, it's a nice transition between you and her and Steve. It's nice that it's all right there, and
Yep.
so good. I'm glad. Next item I have under president is I got a call from Wes Gunch. He's a Mercer County commissioner, and Mercer County wants to do something with the intersection of 49 and 200. In the last 10 years, 10, 12 years, it says there's been 3 deaths. One was last summer, lots of accidents. They've done different things with stops. They've had flashing lights before, but they are very concerned. I'm not sure if they've been receiving complaints or what, but they do want to put in something to improve it. And the one item that they would like to see is a roundabout system like they have in Kildare. I'm not sure if anybody's been there, but
This one's through.
okay, so right on 200 at Kildare, there's a roundabout, and they've had it for about 5 years, and apparently through the oil patch height that it worked really well. They're building another one west of there, about 3 more miles actually. So he was wondering, since it has nothing to do with the city limits, but it's our community that's driving those roads a lot. And he's wondering if we'd write a letter of support to the DOT saying that we support the county in their endeavor to pursue a safer intersection. If it's an overpass, interchange type thing, or if, like a cloverleaf, which they really don't have room for that, or this roundabout system. He said if nothing else, hopefully we'll get the gears turning, they can do some engineering on it, get some more studies on traffic patterns. Monty and I looked at that today, and it's hard to tell on the DOT website about the traffic.
There's just a bunch of numbers at every intersection,
Yeah,
so you don't know which way they're going.
But it is like over 4,000 cars and like 500 trucks going one direction of that every day, which is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. But if no one has any burning issues about that, they're not going to ask money from us.
Yeah.
Just our support, since it does involve our citizens that commute out there. And if that's the case, we'll probably have Monty draft a letter for us and send it up to us for our approval, and we'll send that to the county. So
No, I think that's a good
I
idea.
think that sounds good too.
yeah, you guys drive that road.
Yeah. Yep.
I know
people are gonna like it, but the dealer people probably won't.
right, because they don't have to stop right now. Yeah, exactly. All right, that sounds good. 8B, water sewer.
How are they think?
Okay. Jason is not able to make it. He's got some issues at the elevator. He didn't say that he didn't bring up, did he?
No, he didn't.
Anything you want to comment about streets, Monty, other than we have engineers here today?
Other than we're still getting complaints as far as the mud on Sunflower and 12th with the construction over there. I know Ron has talked to Daryl about if the city's gonna run their sweeper and just charge him for that, cause it didn't sound like he would have staff to do that right now, so we'll just charge him off the rental rates that we have for our equipment
Well, some of that's
on a per hour
skid
basis.
steer, you know,
Yeah.
plug up our sweeper too with some of those chunks, probably to go with the skid steer and clean it up, but I've got no problem with charging them our time.
We have to charge him.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with us doing it.
Oh, yeah.
No, I understand that charge. And there, we did have more engineering is here in town today, and they're going through all the streets and looking at what needs to have more attention and whatnot, so hopefully we get,
He was gonna get back and hopefully have a report for us within the next couple of days. Once I get it, I'll send it out. He was gonna use the rating system like Mark explained in that presentation in 1090. He said basically the memo will contain information as far as when it gets to a 3 or 4, you wanna do something then, and you know, anything less than that, you kind of plan to do major work in the next year or 2 or whatever, and then above 6 and 7, you basically don't have to do much besides seal the cracks. So
Okay.
he'll get that all in a memo and a report with the map and everything, he said.
thank you. Finance busing,
Nothing at this time.
police fire,
Nothing at this time.
and no buster. Okay. NDIRF, we have information there, and Monty, we're just gonna do a proxy, is that correct?
Unless somebody else from the board thinks they can make it down to their Wednesday, May 10th, meeting at 10:30 a.m. in Bismarck.
Okay, well, so look at your calendars the next couple days, get back to Monty, if not, then we just do a proxy vote. I'll try to get there, but I'm not sure if I can yet. Okay. A PACE agreement, scope of work, Monty.
Actually, that would be Commissioner Stearns.
I spoke with, you know, it's the water department. I know that you had a question about what other areas of town that we've already, I guess, inspected and cleaned up. You know, it sounds like from, like my house east, you know, a couple blocks, that's all been cleaned and inspected. And then, you know, Fifth Avenue, I think, that's the street that runs by, like, you know, I guess the police department and stuff all the way down, that's been inspected too.
Good.
So, you know, I mean.
So it's west of you, like Archie Rose now, isn't it? That
Yeah, that hasn't been done yet, you know, and that was on our list, you know.
Okay.
You know,
Does that include south of Main Street too, you think, or?
Probably not, no.
Okay.
No. It's pretty much just in the old like area of town, north of Main Street. But, I know that we do have money, you know, I guess in the budget, you know, to do, you know, so like maintenance, you know, and, you know, it's if we have, I guess, you know, this pace here, you know, I'd like to spend the rest of the money in that account for, you know, other areas of town, and maybe then, you know, it's like get on some kind of like inspection schedule too each year.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
We save on mob and demob costs, I'm sure.
Yeah. So, and, you see there, the areas that have PVC sewer line, you know, we didn't really think that was,
Not an issue.
yeah, so maybe then, all of, you know, but the only, the only areas that we have to worry about is just the older part of town. That has the clay tile.
Okay.
Sewer lines, so.
When are they coming again? I can't remember.
I don't know that anything's been
No.
scheduled yet, then
No, it's
You
not.
gotta call them after you.
Okay, all right,
You get anything.
okay. So if we do, then we tell them that we want to do more.
Yeah,
All right.
so, I move, I guess, that we spend an extra, $6,000 when that, I guess, Ace is here, and do some other, I guess, inspections downtown here.
Do you know how much that we do have set aside budgeted for that activity? Is that what it is, 6,000?
we have a total of 18. The preliminary estimate was around 11, so that would put us really
Okay.
close to that budget.
Gotcha. So you're just keeping us below that cap and?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, we have a motion by Stern,
I'll second that.
second by Pillar. Discussion. Roll call.
Stern,
Aye.
Pillar,
Aye.
Wolf,
Aye.
Omenauer.
Aye. Motion passed. Thank you. Is there anything else for the pace?
Nope.
Pace, okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Truck parking. We need to have a new designated spot. Since last summer, we were using the area where they're, out where the houses are being built in that lower area, which they'll use for more staging areas for their materials and whatnot. We do have trucks that are parking out at the tree dump, asphalt dump site, and they have trailers out there. It's getting really mushy and really soft, so I would like to see us get some scoria out there and get it on the ground in that grass area between, just by north of the fence where those trailers are right now, so it doesn't get totally destroyed. 'Cause, next comes spring rain and that's just that it sits there. That's just it becomes a soup hole. So maybe we get together, get a hold of Ron tomorrow, ask him how much we think we need to get in there. I don't know what's gonna cost right now, but that's our cheapest alternative. Even if we had crushed asphalt, I don't think I'd wanna use it for that, but thoughts, Dan?
We don't charge fees or anything for,
No, what it does is it keeps trucks off of our streets and saves on our city streets from them and parking in neighborhoods and idling at night and whatnot. We were having a bad issue with that a couple years ago before we made people start parking over there. And we will have signs up again that tell truckers when they come into town that we have designated parking areas they need to call. They get hold of, and the police will go and tell people, hey, you can't park on the streets, there's designated spots for you. So that's, unless you guys have a better thought of where we can put them, I don't know, we don't have any other land really that's big enough for trucks to
Yeah.
come in and out of.
I think it was brought up one time, by the new RV park there.
Mhm.
East of there.
Yeah.
That's still.
We probably could over there. I don't know how big of a space we would use for that. I know they wanna start planting trees there this summer.
you're meaning between where they start the campers in there to the dirt road?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wonder if I were paying for a spot, do I wanna hear a diesel truck sitting there idling?
Well,
In the summer, it's not so much idling.
I mean, it's the same thing as what we had before, so.
I suppose,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we never had any complaints before. Monty?
The only comment, I did bring it up back when it was first discussed in the park board, and they said it would need a lot of fill. It was basically a hole at the end of that east end now,
True.
so every time it rains, the water just comes through there, so if you were gonna do something like that, you'd have to raise it up quite a bit to make it something that'll last anyway.
All right, and we really don't have a decent approach for trucks coming in out of there. Yeah, there's the one that turns in right by the, by the lift station, but it's not real wide.
We have Scorio available.
No,
No.
we'd have to buy it. So I guess we'd have to find out with Ron,
Thing is,
well,
see if we
Ron
can
looked
have
into it.
Ron get an estimated quantity and price.
So we'll see what that costs. 11A, bus grant resolution and certifications.
If everybody got through all, however many pages that was. 60
I'll be honest, I didn't get through it all. I didn't read it all.
It's the annual operating grant through North Dakota DOT and Federal Transit. Our grant request for operating, on my numbers here, is in the area of $250,000. And that's, for operating is a 50-50, administration is 80-20 on the grant. So if we're interested in trying to get an operating grant through DOT,
Absolutely.
need your approval.
Make a motion to approve authorizing Monty to serve as the signer for the grant.
Okay, we have a motion by Pillar to authorize the resolution,
Second.
second by Wolf. Discussion. Roll call.
Pillar,
Aye.
Wolf,
Aye.
Stern,
Aye.
Ovindor.
Aye, motion passed. 11B, bus specs for bid.
In last year's grand round, we had put in for another 20+2 passenger bus, similar to the two that are already in the fleet. We were approved up to $71,000 on that. It's basically an 80-20 grant. We have until June of 2018 to make this purchase and expend the funds. So these are the specs. They're basically the same specs as we've used all the other years, just updated the year and that's about it. But then we need to publish this for at least 21 days before we can open the bid.
Okay, so we need a
Motion to approve.
motion by Wolf,
Second.
second by Stern. Discussion. Casey.
So then I guess, don't we have a pretty new like fleet like right now?
We have a 2008, a 13, and a 15.
Okay.
And we would keep the 2008, the old 2001 little one that we got from Southwest Transit. That moved.
Oh, okay. So then all you do is just pretty much add one more good
Yeah,
bus.
basically, yeah. Because we were told not to use that little one anymore because the lift has got issues, so.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. Any more discussion? Roll call.
Wolf,
Aye.
Stern,
Aye.
Pillar,
Aye.
Ovindor.
Motion passed. Approval of the bills.
We had a couple more that were added today.
Doesn't take anything too drastic.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Wolf,
Second.
second by Stern. Discussion. Roll call.
Wolf,
Aye.
Stern,
Aye.
Pillar,
Aye.
Ovindor.
Aye. Motion passed.